They made a list of the poorest kids in school and passed it around like a joke. 2 weeks later, we made a list too. Nobody laughed at ours. It started on a Tuesday. Someone dropped a PDF into half the junior group chats. Broke boy power rankings. 30 guys, ranked worst to first, with zoomed-in photos of everyone's shoes and backpacks and captions underneath. Mine said, clearance rack energy. My friend Andre got, smells like the back of the bus. The worst spot went to a freshman they dragged in for no reason. His caption just said, homeless starter pack. By fourth period, the whole school had seen it. The guys who made it, Preston and his crew, sat out in the senior lot laughing, watching people open their phones and go pale. The principal called it regrettable, then said since it was made off campus, there was nothing he could do. No suspensions, no warnings, nothing. So Preston walked around like he'd won a trophy. Him and Blake started doing it out loud. Careful, don't scuff the clearance rack. They'd say it in the hall and just wait for people to laugh. And people did. The freshmen stopped coming to school. 3 days, then a week. His older brother told me the kid wouldn't even come out of his room. Andre started keeping his backpack in his lap so nobody could photograph it. A kid 2 lockers down from me quit the wrestling team because he couldn't take walking past them at practice. And every single day, Preston and Blake got bolder because nothing was ever going to happen to them, and they knew it. That's when I got the idea. I told Andre and my boy Reggie, we rank everyone too. Not by what they own, by what they've done for other people. Reggie laughed. They will lose their minds. Andre didn't laugh. He just said, I'm in. We spent 2 weeks on it. Anonymous submissions, screenshots, Venmo receipts, people telling us stuff they'd never said out loud, stuff that had happened to them quietly that nobody ever clapped for. We ranked all 40 guys in our grade by one thing, how they treated people who had less than them. Then we printed 300 copies, got to the winter assembly 40 minutes early, and put one on every seat in the gym. The assembly started at 9. By 9:03, nobody was watching the stage anymore. Our list wasn't cruel, it was just true. Number 1 was Eli. Quiet kid, worked nights bagging groceries, wore the same 2 shirts all year. Turns out he'd been quietly paying off other kids' lunch debts out of his own paycheck for months. He gave his winter coat to a kid at the bus stop and told everyone he just ran hot. Number 2 ran the weekend shift at the food pantry and never once mentioned it to a soul. Number 3 sat every single day with a kid who ate alone and had done it since freshman year without anyone asking him to. Preston wasn't in the top 20. He wasn't in the top 30. He was ranked dead last, 38, and his description was one line. Built a list to humiliate broke kids, then bragged when a 14-year-old transferred out over it. Blake was 37. Photographed people's shoes without asking. Mocked a kid whose dad just got laid off. The gym went dead silent when they found their names. Preston shot up out of his seat. Are you serious? This is the exact same thing you did. I stood up too. My heart was going, but my voice came out flat. No, it's not. You ranked people for what they were handed. We ranked them for what they did with it. He just stood there. He opened his mouth twice, and nothing came out either time. The principal tried to shut it down, but the whole gym had already read it. By lunch, it was everywhere. Preston spent the rest of the day getting looked at like something on the bottom of a shoe. Blake left early, and Eli, who had no clue any of this was happening, walked into the cafeteria, and the whole room stood up and clapped. Somebody had to actually explain to him why. The 3 of us got 3 days suspension each. Preston and Blake got nothing. Again, didn't matter. When we came back, nobody was laughing at Preston anymore. The freshman was back in school. Andre stopped hiding his backpack, and Eli, who'd spent the whole year invisible, was suddenly the most respected kid in our grade. Not because anyone found out what he owned, because they finally found out what he gave. He started sitting with us at lunch that next week, said kind of embarrassed that we were the first real friends he'd made all year. Turns out the stuff that actually ranks you is the stuff you can't buy.